Now, let me just give you an idea about what we are going to do today, and then I'll take you to that particular field, okay? So yesterday, what we did, you learned about the video basics, so yesterday, actually, we covered the basics and the intermediate both. Today, I will only give you some advanced, very few, but I will give you some advanced techniques so that those of you who can catch up and those of you who want to try, you definitely can go and try it out. I'll explain you and I'll leave you in an exploratory mode so that you know what to explore, you know how to explore, okay? Okay, great. So giving you a quick summary of yesterday, we started with understanding the concept of VN Editor as a application to do the video editing. It's a free app. It can be done on your mobile as well as on your laptop. iPhone users can use it. Android users can also use it. So it is available both on the Windows platform as well as on the iOS platform, in the Apple platform. So it's really user-friendly. The best part I like about the VN is that it is super easy, very, very easy to do. Doesn't have a lot of things which you have to put your brain into. If you understand the psychology, you understand the step-by-step method of doing it, you just have to remember that there are 4 timelines. Okay. Any operation you want to do on your videos, you will have to do it on the video timeline. Any operation you want to do it with the audio, you will have to do it on the music timeline. Any operation you want to do on the visuals and any external image or external video, you will do it on the PIP timeline. And anything you want to write or you want to highlight something, you will be doing it on the text timeline. So yesterday we completed the video timeline, the music timeline, and the PIP timeline. So today we will be touching upon the text timeline as well. Along with that, couple of advanced things, okay? Now, first of all, I'll take you to the text timeline. We'll finish the text timeline first, and then couple of advanced things that I'll show you, okay? So let me just share my screen here, and then we will go and have a quick idea about what is the text timeline and how to go about it. So I'll just share my screen here. Just one second. I'll just reorganize my screen and share it. Just give me a minute. Okay, guys. So what I'll do is I'll just share my screen here. And when you go to the screen, we will now get into, okay, let you be here. Let me just share my phone. Okay, I'll just stop here for the time being and ask all of you. Okay. Just give me a confirmation. Are you able to hear the sound as well as you are able to see the screen, see my mobile screen? Can you give me a AV yes in the chat box? If you're able to hear the sound as well as you're able to see the screen. Can you just give me AV yes, guys? A and V both, audio as well as visual. No sound? AV yes. Okay. Let me do one thing. I'll just set up one thing. Okay, give me a yes or a no. Are you able to see the screen as well as the video, both audio as well as video? Can you just write down AV yes so that I understand audio as well as video both are ready? Okay, fine, great guys. Okay, yeah, great, no problem. So what we'll do is we are now going to so I'll share my screen and I'll quickly take you to the text timeline first, and then we'll complete the text timeline. And post that, we will get into the advanced way of doing it. Today's session is going to be a little short session. We are going to finish maybe around 11:15, 11:30. Okay, because it's a Sunday, I understand. And I want all of you to be there with your family as well. So quickly we'll do it. And in the advanced editing also, I'll be taking you to the stuff which is really important and not like very heavy advanced. So whatever is important for you, we are going to only do that much. Okay. Okay, great guys. So let's first get into understanding the app and the timeline of the app. Okay, I'll just share my screen. Okay, now that you know that we are on the app, I'll go to my previous project. This is my previous project. First of all, I'll mute everything because I don't want to play with the sound. So I'll select my video completely and I'll go to the volume and maybe my recording. Okay, so I just wanted to mute it. So I'll just check whether it is muted. Recording. What do you really feel? Recording. Do you recording? So all the cuts, I'm just checking if all my cuts they are muted properly. And I'll just check it. While editing, always try to record. What? recording. What do you really? Okay. Okay, great. So I only have the music and my audio is not there. Music also, I'll lower down the volume. Okay, so music also I have muted. I'll just do a quick cross check that my audio is muted as well as the music is muted because I'm going to work on the text timeline right now. Okay, so quick check on the audio note. Done. So my audio is muted. Quick check on the, so we have already checked my music is muted, my audio is also muted. So now I'll go and write something on my text. So then there could be a lot of things that I may want to write at different points. But for example, let us just look into the text timelines, how it appears. SRT file is something which you derive the text script from the app, from some other source, and you upload it here. But we are not going deep into the SRT at all. We will be only working on the title side of it. So click on the title. And once you click on the title, under the VN app, you have lot of different type of text things that you can do. So first, for example, you can add a heading. Heading means it will be more like a bigger font. Then you can also do a subheading, little smaller font. You can also do a body text, which will be comparatively the body font, the normal font that we use. Okay. Now there are different formats which you have. The formats which you have is like title and subtitle. Like for example, I'm making a video and I want to have my name and my brand together. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just go here, I'm clicking on the text title which is there, and then you can see that autofill is coming. Autofill, just below the autofill, I have got a space to write my title. So I'll go and write my name here. That throughout my video, I want my name to be reflecting Sanghamitra. Okay, and I'm done. Now, here you can write anything. You can write anything, and you can also give the input title. Just write down whatever you feel like, and we'll move on. So now I want to write the input subtitle. Input subtitle is founder DCA. I'll just keep it as DCA. I'm not writing bigger one, which is Digital Changemakers Academy. I'll just put it as DCA. This is something which I want it to exist, and I may want it to exist in a little bigger fashion, in a little different format of working. So depending on how I really want it. Okay. Now I will go and do some editing on my text. So how will I do the editing on the text? Now to do the editing on the text, there are many things which we can really take care of. Number one is the font type, like how Sanghamitra will be reflecting, what is the style that the font should be displaying. So font style, font size, font color, font, whether you want a bold, you want an italics, all of this you can do it very easily. So I'll just show you. I clicked on the text option there. Now I got a green color bar. This green color bar has got the first option there is called edit. So I go to the edit option here. When I go to the edit option, you can see that there are different type of features which are available. The first one, if you see, it is written capital F, small f. The first feature which you see here. So if I go here and I click on the capital F and the small f, then it allows me to select my font. So if I choose this one, my font will be looking like this. So this is primarily my font style category. If I go for Berkshire, Sanghamitra will look like this. So there are some inbuilt ones which are already here. You can go to the FF feature, and from there you select whatever is the style of the font you want. Now, for example, you want to have a smaller font or you want to have a bigger font. For that, you have to go for AA, capital A, and then there is a small capital A. So with this, I can make the font bigger, or I can also make the font extremely smaller or mid-size, depending on how I really want to keep it. So I'm touching the font size, this particular bar, and I'll either increase the size or I will decrease the size depending on the size I want to have. Now, you can also do the title. Title is inbuilt here with some kind of a font size already there. 36 is the size for the title. 24 is the size for the subtitle, and 17 is the size for the content. Okay, so these three are the sizes here. Then you can go for the color one. So in the color, what will you get in the color? The color, you can go for many different type of color. Like for example, you can have a text color. You can also give some border to your text. Also go for the shadow. Also go for some background. Lot of variations are given, and this is one of the best part of VN editor, that you can, in case you want to put some title, you want to put some different kind of highlights. Highlights are really good in VN editor. So I want to go for a text and I'll write it in red color. Okay. I want to go for text and I want to put it in purple color or maybe in another color. So this is my text. So where will I select? I will have to select. There are 4 options which you can see just above the different color grades which are given. The 4 options are text, border, shadow, background. Look into the screen and you will understand it. Text is written in greenish color. Now that is the highlight. So I'm choosing the text. So hence my text is changing. Maybe I'll just keep it for the timing. I'll keep it as blue for the timing. Okay. Now here you can understand how you can differentiate the different colors. Now you can also play on the opacity of the color. You want to have the color a little bit sharper, go for higher opacity. Now you want to keep the color a little dull, you can go for a lower opacity. So even you have the control there, how sharp or maybe on a dull side you want to have the color. The next is border. So we can also go for a border of the text box. Like for example, if I go for border of the text, now I have written the text in blue color, but then if I choose border and give a particular color to the border, my text is really highlighted. It pops out a lot because now I have a red color border on every single text of mine. Now, similarly, you can go and you can also choose for maybe a green border. Okay, let me choose a green border. Okay, so you can see blue and green is the effect. This is a combined effect you are getting, 2 different colors into a particular text. Similarly, text style also I can change. So you have the opacity. You can change the opacity. You want more of green, you have to make it higher. You want to have less of green, you have to keep it lower. Similarly, the size. You want to have green bigger, more of the green, then you have to keep on the size. You have to play around with the size. If you want not so much of green, see the font size is not increasing. This is not the font size. This is the size of the border. So your border, you want to keep it more higher, then you have to increase the size of the border. You want to keep it less in terms of border, you keep it on the lower side, the size of the border. Okay. Now, similarly, you can also have a shadow effect. Now, for example, I'm picking up different colors so that you can see the difference here. So maybe in the shadow, I pick up red color. So red color, if I pick up, it's creating a shadow effect just below my text. And I may also blur my shadow. I may also keep my shadow very sharp, depending on how you want to have it. Opacity is also given here. So I can have less of the red, I can have more of the red also. That's how the shadow works. And then you have background. In the background, suppose for example, we will go for an orange background. In the background, if you want to keep, so this will be the entire text background. Whatever is the text box you have taken, you may want to fill up a particular text box. So you can go forward and keep the background, keep on changing the different background. Okay. So these are the 4 different very beautiful things which have been given in VN Editor. It depends on your branding, depends on how exactly you want to choose the particular font and the color and the text and the shadow. All of this, please keep on trying. Whichever you feel good and it is aligning to your brand, you can go forward and try those type of colors. Now coming to the font style. The font style, I'll just remove everything and then show you the colors. So I'll go to text and we will go to the original text. Border, I'll not keep anything. So no border. Shadow, I don't want anything. So I will go for no shadow. Then background, I don't want anything. So I'll keep no background. Okay. Or maybe I'll keep white background. Okay. Okay. Now let's look into what are the different type of styles can I really write my text. So if I click on the different FF and you go for the different styles, you can also go for the styles which are given here. So there are many texts. This is a solid style. Then you have a black style. Then you have a red color style, yellow color style, blue color style. So here majorly you have hollow text. Inside the hollow text, some kind of a color is coming here. You may choose how you really want to try it out. Okay. You may want to just keep maybe very black text box with the white color, make it more elegant, more professional. You choose this kind of a color. Your branding may want a white base with a black color. So go for a white base with a black color. This is red base with white color. These are some presets which have been done, and you can choose from the presets as well. Now, once the color you have chosen the color, you can also go for cases. So what are the cases? This is the normal case. Now, if I want everything to be in the capital, so you have here, I want everything to be in the small letter. It can go like this. This is sentence case. Now, this will be small letter. I want to just change maybe sentence case. S will be capital. So this will be like this. And if I want everything to be in the capital, it will be like this. So by any chance, you make a mistake, but that while writing, everything became capital letter. So don't worry, you don't have to erase and again go back and rewrite it. Rather, what you have to do is you will have to only go to the cases and convert it into the right case. It could be all caps, sentence caps. Sentence caps means the first letter will be capital, rest all will be small, or maybe small caps. These are the three options that you have. Now, once you know that these are the different options that I have, you can also position your text box at different position of the frame. Depends on how you want. So there are total 9 positions which have been given here. This is top right corner. So you can see position just below the cases, and there are 9 different verticals which are given here. This is top middle. This is top left. Okay. So depending on how you want, you can also go back and position it. Top, middle, left, and corner is only with respect to the frame. However, whatever is the frame you have taken, it will help you keep on the left side, or maybe on the middle side, or maybe on the right side. So that's also, I'll go and keep it in the middle, for example. Okay. Now I'll go for a text style. Do I want to have a border? If yes, I click on the border. But if I don't want a border, maybe I'll not keep it. But so you can also do it. Suppose sometimes you want to write something in a vertical format, not in the horizontal format. You have under the text style, you have got 3 options: border, italics, and A arrow. A arrow stands for vertical alignment. So either you have the alignment vertical or you have the alignment horizontal, depending on how you want to do it. So by any chance, if you, while doing it, you get a vertical alignment, don't get scared that I'm not able to read my text and all that. Just understand that probably you have somehow clicked on the vertical alignment. So move it back to the horizontal alignment. That is on the text style. Then coming to the alignment. Alignment is more like left, center, and middle. So when you do left, center, middle, this is not about the whole of the text box. This is about the letters inside the text box. For the alignment of the whole of the text box, you will have to play through the position. But inside the text box, if you want the text to be maybe on the left-hand side or in the middle or on the right, that you will be playing through the alignment. So this is how Sanghamitra is on the S side, on the left side. If I do the middle one, it is coming to the middle position. If I do the right one, actually I'm going to the right side of it. You can see that it's not aligned. It is not starting from the very beginning. Okay, I'll keep it in the middle now. List style. You can, in case you're writing some kind of a note, or you're writing maybe 4 points, and you have written Sanghamitra, founder, DCA, and then one more point and the other one. So 4 lines you have created. If you click on the list, then you will have a different. So this is not a list. This is only a text box that I have taken. But if you write a list, it will give bullet points, and you can also go forward and write the bullet points there. For example, you want to only write 1, 2, 3, 4 different points. You write whatever you feel like, and after that you come back and do a 1, 2, 3 text. Select 1, 2, 3. It will automatically write it as 1, 2, 3. This is a heading one which I have taken, and on the heading, you will not be able to have this. You can have 1, 2, 3 position in the body text. Okay. So with this, we now understand the text timeline of the VN editor. And I stop here for the time being, just to ask all of you, guys, have you now understood the text timeline and how to play around with the text timeline? If yes, can you just write down TL clear in the chat box? The text timeline, what is to be done and how it is to be done. Are you all clear on the text timeline? TL clear? Yeah. Try out later, Sunita. No worries on that. For the timing, just understand. All of you just be aware of it, and you take your time and go and try it out later on. Okay. Very nice. Good. Now what we'll do is we'll go to a little advanced way of doing the things. Okay. So let me share my screen, and we are going to start the first advanced thing which I'll show you right now. Okay. Let me explain you this. So we complete the 4 timelines which are there on the VN. Text also has a lot of advanced features. I'll tell you about the advanced feature later. First, we will go for the advanced feature of the audio. Okay, so there are total 4 timelines. We have a music timeline, the text timeline, PIP timeline, and the video timeline. We'll just see what are the different advanced features which are available and you should be doing it. And after that, I'll give you 90 different ideas for creating your short videos. So today I'm going to release 90 topics for all of you guys, and you can simply take the topics and start working on it. Don't put your head, okay? And for people who want more choices, along with the 90, I'm also going to give you another 100 hook lines. So total 190 topics and hook lines you are going to get. You can just choose any 90 out of that. Out of the 190, you choose any 90 and complete your Cat 5 journey. Clear, guys, all of you? Are you ready to pick up half 50% of what I'll give you today? Ready? Just give me and write down 90 videos ready. Are you guys ready for 90 in 90? Just write down 90 in 90 ready. Today I'm going to release all of this and I'll explain you how you can make multiple different type of short videos. And I have got a very beautiful process for you guys to practice for the next 3 days. How many of you really want to practice your video for the next 3 days? Ready to practice? Yeah, super awesome. Very nice. Just write down 3 days in the chat box if you are ready to practice. I'll give you a ground. I will put you into a particular ground. You can talk to each other. You can share with each other. You can connect with each other, and you can actually go and practice and upload the different videos there. Okay, guys. Super awesome. 3 days practice. So all of this I'm going to share with you today itself. Okay. Now that you know that this is exactly how we are going to do, we will first get into the advanced stuff of doing the music editing, the audio editing. Okay. So what is the advanced thing and how to go about it? So with this, because I want to teach you the advanced part, I want to introduce to you one of the very important feature of VN editor, and that is called keyframes. Keyframe, KEYFRAMES. Keyframes are going to be a super duper hit for all of you guys. Okay. Now let me help you understand what is a keyframe and how does it work. And after that, I'll show you how keyframes are being operated. So the keyframe means checkpoint. Keyframes are exactly checkpoints. Okay. So for example, I have the entire film this big. I want to do some kind of an effect, not on the whole of the film, but I want to do the effect only to the first 10 seconds out of the 60 seconds of my reel. That's what I want to do. Okay. So guys, can you help me understand what is my start point? If I have to do some different editing only for the first 10 seconds, tell me what is the second in terms of seconds. Tell me what's my start point and what's my end point to do this editing. Can you write it in the chat box? Like a number. What will be my first starting number? What will be my end number? Just go ahead and write down in the chat box. 0, 10. Correct. Himangi, super awesome. Okay. 0, 10. 0, 10. No, 10. Atul, not 9. It will be 10. Okay. So for all of you. Yeah. So now you understand this, right? Very nice. Good. Now tell me, if I want to do a specific type of edit at the middle of this particular video, wherever the middle is. So it's a 60 seconds video and I want to do the middle of the video, some kind of specific editing. Can you tell me what will be the range of my timeline? Just go ahead and write down in the chat box. What will be the range? 25 to 35. Okay. So at the middle means I will be doing it between 25 to 35. Okay. So likewise, you need to, so keyframes, for keyframes, these two numbers are very important. What's the start number? What's the end number? Because with the start number and the end number, you're going to do variation in the editing. Guys, have you understood what is a keyframe exactly? Keyframe is nothing but a checkpoint. Where do you want to start the effect? Where do you want to end the effect? And again, you will start some other effect. If you are clear, can you just write down keyframe, KF equal to checkpoint, CP in the chat box. KF is equal to CP in the chat box. I took long time to understand what is keyframe and how to really work on the keyframe. I really took a long time because I could not find anybody to explain me what is a keyframe properly. Okay. But when I was doing the hit and trial and I was doing a lot of error hit and trial, I came across an understanding. Arey, what is happening with this keyframe? It's just that I'm starting at a particular point and I'm ending at a particular point, the type of editing that I'm doing. So I coined a particular I coined a name, and that is called checkpoint. Okay, you just have to remember this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to help you understand how to, yesterday you understood how to add a particular audio. Today we are going to do the advanced audio editing, where your music will not be constant throughout. Okay, your music will not be constant throughout. Suppose, for example, at a particular point, you want the music to go slow. You should be in a position to make it slow. At a particular point, you want the music to be super loud. You can just do it with the help of the keyframe, and I'll show you right away. Okay, are you guys clear on how it is to be done? So what I'm going to show you is, I'm going to show you a variation of the audio, the same audio only, but I'm not going to do anything in a manual intervention. I will do it in a automated intervention using the power of keyframe on my system. So what am I going to do? What I am going to do? I'm going to set up this whole keyframe right now. What you will do? You will observe how I'm setting up the keyframe, and you will also observe the audio bar. So the audio will be giving you lines like this, okay? Small lines like this. Now you need to see the length of the line, whereas I set the keyframe. So what is the length of the line? So the higher is the length, the audio will also be higher. The lower is the length, the pitch will also be lower. The audio system is also going to be lower. If that's clear to all of you, what you have to do while I'm setting up the keyframe, just give me okay, just give me clear in the chat box. Are you guys clear on what you have to do? You just have to observe. You just have to observe how I'm setting up the keyframes and how I'm how I'm bringing variation in the audio. Okay. Okay, great, guys. So let me share my screen, and we will go to set up the keyframe in the audio itself. Okay, so I'm here, and I want to go back to my video. On the video, my music timeline has got a music which is called Chill Vibes Journey. Now, if you see the whole journey, just observe it here. I have already put the keyframe. I'll delete it and do it again for all of you. But for now, just observe. So Chill Vibe Journey is starting with a higher length of the bars. The purple, inside the purple bar, you can see white color bars. Okay. Now, at this point in time, when I am here, it has gone low. The bar has come low. Now observe, I'm just giving you very quick observations. Okay, so this is the lowest, very low. And between these two white dots that you see here, do you see a change that the bar is rising again? How many of you have been able to observe it? Can you just write down? Yes. Okay, OB in the chat box. Could you observe the difference? Could you observe that the bar somewhere is high, somewhere it is low, somewhere it is a little higher, somewhere it is a little lower? Could you observe the bar? Okay, great. Now, if you have observed the bar, now I will play it for you. You listen to the video with your eyes closed. Don't watch it. All of you close your eyes and you only listen to the video, listen to the audio. And while you are listening to the audio, just try to understand what is happening in the audio. Okay, so I'll make the audio note. I'll make the audio ready for all of you. And after that, I'll tell you how to do this variation. Okay, so let me just share my screen once again with all of you. Okay, and I'll have to go back and unmute the audio because I had muted it. So I'll unmute the audio and I'll start from the beginning. Okay, close your eyes, guys, and just listen to the audio. Close your eyes. Okay, start. Okay, could you observe any difference? Anybody? If you could observe, just raise your hands, or maybe you can just write down yes in the chat box if you could observe any kind of a difference in the audio. Could you note it? Just write down note in the chat box. NOTE yeah, music is slow and it is also high, and there are various points. The music is slow somewhere and the music is high somewhere. Okay, so For all of you, those who could observe, very good. Those who could not, then you will learn it right now and you go and try it out yourself, okay?